Did you know that about 500,000 veterans and their family members live in the 5 boroughs? In this part of our series, Frontline to Homefront, we're investigating the issues that matter most to our veterans, who often face a daunting challenge transitioning to civilian life. From VA healthcare cutbacks and reports of substandard care to employment and social programs, monthly meetings, the NYC Veterans Alliance, staffed and led by veterans, has been working to support their own fellows. Joining us tonight with their story and the stories of others who have given so much for the country, NYC Veterans Alliance founder Kristen Rouse and Outreach Director Adrian Brammer, both of who have served their countries, and we're delighted to have both of you here with us today and to talk about this. And Chris, I'm going to start with you as someone who was involved in the creation. How did this organization get started, and why did it get started?
So, first, thanks so much for having us on here and for bringing us on to tell our story. When I came home from my 3rd tour of duty in Afghanistan, I came home in early 2013, and I know that I needed help connecting with other veterans and really like finding the community and the support that I needed to feel like I was back home in New York City. It was a struggle to find information. And also, as somebody who's paying close attention to what's happening at city government, as well as state government, as well as what's happening nationally, I noticed that veterans and family members were barely a political afterthought in our city government at that time. There was a very tiny mayoral office that was dedicated to veterans at that time, and I looked around and talked with other members of our veterans community and other advocates, older veterans who had been paying attention for some time. And even though we have quite a number of veterans in the New York metro area, we're not really concentrated like in other states like Texas, or other locations that are much more focused on talking about veterans and talking about military service. And so we're more spread out here in New York, and New York is also home of everything. So it was really important at that time to start shifting the focus to veterans, to the military, to military service, to those of us who've been deployed, some of us many times in our post 9/11 wars, as well as to bring more recognition to the veterans who served in earlier eras, to include the Cold War, to include the first Desert Storm, Somalia, other conflicts like the efforts in Kosovo. There's a lot of veterans who just feel unrecognized for their service.
You would think in this era where you get access to anything you want, and some things that you don't want, you still get access to. But you wouldn't immediately think that a lack of information would be a real issue. Why do you think it has been a problem, however?
I think it's that it can be hard to find the information because it's in so many places. So what my part of the Veterans Alliance is putting information on our veterans.nyc, which is an information hub of events and resources for veterans and their families. I went on it,
by the way, to look at it, and it's fascinating how much you have on there.
Thank you. We get a lot of information passed to us from the VA, from the Department of Veterans Services for New York City, a lot of different organizations, and it all goes to one spot. So you don't have to spend like an hour looking for something specific. You can go right there and find it. We get about, last month we had 6,000 individual page views for August for people looking for information and resources.
She's posted more than 2,500 events on our calendar since we started in 2015.
That's impressive.
And that's a lot of
events.
But so to provide resources so the veterans know where to connect and to find a resource that fits them and meets their need. But the events that we put on as an organization have some kind of connection to civic leadership. We want veterans to be engaged in what's happening in our city government, in our state government. We want our membership to vote. We want to be involved in the political process. In New York City, we've historically had a very low voter turnout, but our membership is very engaged. They tell us in the surveys that we've done that nearly all of them consistently vote in general elections as well as in primaries, and that's that's something very special, and it's something that we need to make sure is energized to solve problems. Veterans, by and large, we sign up for service because we want to serve our community, we want to serve our country, we want to be proud of doing things for others, of serving a higher purpose. And that commitment to service, sometimes putting our lives on the line wherever it is that we've served, we are willing to do that. We're trained as leaders. We are trained to solve problems, and we want to solve problems.
I've got to tell you, one of the things that I've certainly been struck by, and we have as part of this series that we've been doing, is how often we're seeing veterans like yourselves who volunteered to serve to start with and are continuing to serve after they came back. And I think the two of you are just marvelous illustrations of that, and there's so many people out there benefiting from that. So I want to thank you first for your service, and thank you for your continued service. And we'll look forward to your group being successful, and we'll check in with you as we move down the road and see how you're doing. But thank you both for spending some time, for all the work you're doing, and I know there's a lot of people out there that thank you also. And a reminder for you out there, for more information on NYC Veterans Alliance and our series detailing the lives of veterans post 9/11, visit us at metrofocus.org.